Ethan Budowski writes, Dan talked all week about how the Bills don't lose big and they're a powerhouse and a juggernaut, and how Billy Gill's analysis was lazy and bad. And then it turned out everything Billy said about them was 100% true. Somebody follows up with Le Batard is one of the worst analysts around. Not even sure he watches the game. You win, Billy. The game has passed me by. Given that the analysis of Cowboys 49ers is Skip Bayless throwing a jersey in the trash and Skip and Stephen A. Smith laughing, and Shannon Sharp also laughing and trying to sell you his alcohol as well. Given that that's what the analysis is, you're ahead of the game. You're a visionary. The future is big for you with the analysis of the Bills suck. Josh Allen has a stupid face.
Listen, good morning, by the way. I was telling everybody here because they're like, wow, like, you got it right. I was like, guys, I'm not here to gloat today. Come on. I just, I watch the games and I tell you what I see. That's it. That's all I'm here to do. Sometimes it's not popular, but I'm not here to gloat. I'm not here to, celebrate, rub it in. Good season by the Bills. Josh Allen, a couple tweaks here and there. Kid's got a bright future, maybe. We'll see.
He turns the ball over a lot. He was reckless at a bad time. I couldn't believe that the Bengals' offensive line was dominant. The Bills spent so much money on that defensive line. Von Miller was a missing piece. They obviously missed him yesterday. They were down to their fifth safety. But still, I thought they were one of the four best teams in the league. And Mike Ryan and I owe the Bengals an apology because I thought they were going to regress, and they're better. And their defense is really good.
I like the opportunity to apologize yet again. I caught on to the fact that I was way wrong about the Bengals a couple of weeks ago, but let me once again publicly admit how wrong I was. They were probably a year ahead of schedule last season, and yeah, it was a lucky run, but that team's got it. That quarterback's got it. I was really impressed with the offensive line, how they manhandled that D-line for Buffalo. They got so much push, and they created so many chances down the middle of the field against Joe Burrow. That's not something that you do. You do not give him the middle of the field. He'll tear you apart. That is a really good team, and I can't wait for the AFC Championship. They're riding a 3-game win streak against the Kansas City Chiefs, and Mahomes is hobbled. They may make back-to-back Super Bowls.
It seems like a long time ago that Tyreek Hill and an assortment of Chiefs were saying, why can't we win 6 or 7 championships? And now it comes down to a high ankle sprain and probably the worst opponent that they can have coming in there, right? Like for them in the AFC, I really did think the whole season it was going to be Bills Chiefs again, and they put up their biggest stinker of the season. It's not just that they got embarrassed at home. They haven't scored fewer points than that this season. They're not an offense that gets held to 10 points, and they just – I can't believe the Cincinnati offensive line held up like that.
Joe Burrow, second best quarterback in the league. Can we just say it now? Or I think it's time.
Behind Tom Brady?
Behind Mahomes, currently. Second best.
Stugatz has been saying for months that Joe Burrow's the best quarterback in the league, and I feel like it was just him saying a thing. But people might start saying that now, and he was ahead, even if he was just saying a thing.
He's got that Brady je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They've beaten Mahomes 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Steve Martin also has.
Good jawline too.
But four in a row.
I need to stop talking about quarterbacks' looks.
Four in a row for Cincinnati against Kansas City. I can't. There's something about that uniform where it takes a while for a team to be great for you to actually believe that it's real. The Bengals are so associated with failure in my lifetime that I can't fathom them beating Kansas City 4 times in a row. It's just it doesn't compute. That I read an article last night that Zach Taylor and Joe Burrow are the most successful coach and quarterback tandem in Cincinnati history. They've been successful for 2 years.
Uh-huh.
And so it's
Romo yesterday was saying they've been doing this together for a long time.
2 years. They had the number 5 pick in the draft in 2020.
I love Tony Romo. He was awesome yesterday. They cut to him with Jim Nantz in the booth, and he was chewing something while Jim Nantz was asking him a question, and he had to swallow it before he could answer, and Jim Nantz just awkwardly looked at the camera and smirked, and it was the best thing I've ever seen.
Zach Taylor played Chad Henne in an Alamo Bowl.
How about Chad Henne? Can we have one time for Chad Henne? Can we get it up for him?
Well,
I mean, come on.
Yes, and I think Tony.
98-yard drive.
Tony, you need to capitulate, okay?
15th year in the league.
Your team is no.
Dan, do not start with me, Dan.
Tony,
Do not start with
your
me.
team is no good when it allows a 12-play, 98-yard drive from Chad Henne when
Dan.
you could have wrecked Kansas City right
Did you
there.
watch the game, Dan?
The Jags did look better than the Bills.
There was a fumble at the 4-yard line Jamal Agnew had. If not for that fumble, Dan,
Tony,
it would be the ultimate capitulation,
Tony,
Dan.
I have not seen Chad Henne go 98 yards ever.
Hey,
not
hold on.
college, not ever.
Hold on. Let's fact check
Yeah,
that.
and
Somebody.
if
I don't know who, but
Daniel
somebody.
Jones was Joe Burrow, the Giants probably would have won too.
Uh,
They're not going to do the if game.
As a recovering Browns fan, I can tell you, Chad Henne in the divisional round, as good
Different
as Patrick
animal.
Mahomes.
Yeah, different animal.